talking to Coach DeNardis about that beforehand. He said, you know, some of the issue seems to be the luck factor. Dallas seems to get so lucky, and you'd think that their luck would want to run out, but not yet.
Terrence Mitchell in the end zone comes down with it on a line drive laser beam of a throw from Alan Laviolette.
Suntroy trying to keep him from no big. Terrence Mitchell, haven't really said his name yet. Goes for the flick. He's got Fairfax. Zach trying to run it down. Fairfax gets up over him.
Over Zach Avello.
And that's going to be a tough matchup. And a nice little swing back to Taylor, who gets the score. Saul able to get it back to the middle for Laviolette. Goes up over the top. This is kind of what you want, but Mitchell reads it well. Immediately goes to the other side of Fisher. And Fisher, if I'm not mistaken, that might be his first goal tonight. All the way back in their own nose saw. Getting kind of clamped back there. Eric Taylor, they're on the back of their line. They could throw it out of bounds. Is that the new 2-point? If you throw it out of the bounds to the back, that's the 2-point. Oh, a bomb
Big
to Mitchell.
Shot from Justin Allen. It's floating. We've got Brett. We've got Devin Rogers in there.
Oh, he gets it. Skies both of them. And then makes Fisher run, but he gets it.
And let me tell you right now, Devin and Brett are both enormous men.
And this is the guy you want to have that throw. Laviolette with a beautiful backhand.
Apologize. That was Alan Laviolette. Big rip.
And you have Rogers and I think Brett both coming in. Mitchell gets above both of them. Woo-hoo.
Wow. Elevating.
Look at that
when
smile,
the moment
too.
calls.
He knew. A little scary throw for Fisher. He could have made it, but, you know, he's got it.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh. Fairfax had a good shoulder into him, but here we are right outside the goal line. Oh, good start for him. Oh, no.
Jeez.
Knowles. I think he thought Brett was going to make a harder cut in. And
AUDL goal. Which is third all-time in the league. And a guy who will be closing in on those records if he continues to play.
Definitely needed to be higher.
Oh, tough catch made by Terrence Mitchell. Plucking that laser with one hand. High release flick, he got a little cheeky and it's gonna work for him as Saul Yannick makes the tough grab in traffic right by Christian Gaeta. Flyers stretch the lead back to 4.
One of my favorite Terrence Mitchell stories was when he was 18 years old. He made a throw that was ill-advised but still worked for Raleigh.
Immediately throw to Kieran Allen, who still hasn't made it outside. Fairfax brings them into the neutral territory. Fisher goes deep. Another mistimed jump. Terrence Mitchell cleans it up. He'll have a chance to dish it here. Stuffed, but Alan Laviolette.
Here's Bobby Lay after the pull. He switches it over to Jacob Fairfax on the left-hand side. As Terrence Mitchell goes deep, and he is not holding back on that one. Terrence Mitchell, and he's in there. Alan Laviolette in the middle of the field. Jacob Fairfax now on the right-hand side. He's looking deep to Terrence Mitchell. It's a little ahead of him. Terrence Mitchell's going for it, and he is going to be able to grab it.
That's a Raleigh Flyers.
The pure speed of Terrence Mitchell, and he gives a little look to the camera.
Against multiple people. But against Raleigh, they've got stellar defenders. Those are tough matchups to even put Jack in a position to come down with.
Here's Terrence Mitchell accelerating, tumbling, and making the catch for the Flyers. A 22-second possession after the Empire took more than 2.5 minutes off the clock.
Watch this from Bobby Lay. Quick pivot, doesn't even give his chance to make a play. He tried to pivot over. The marker tried to pivot over. His momentum was carrying him too far. Look, watch it again. Watch Bobby just plant his left foot and get all that power off his left foot, throw the flick, and Terrence Mitchell just finishes off with some great acceleration.
Personnel-wise, Allen catches, centers to Taylor with Lay and Fisher, Freystadter, Fairfax, and Mitchell downfield. Misha again chased by Bo. Through the double team with Babbitt there as well. Fairfax takes the shot, testing Dross, but Mitchell elevates with authority. And Raleigh takes just 27 seconds off the clock.
40 to 40 throw. Now about at 36. Great throw to Terrence Mitchell. That might hang. That was unreal. He wants the end call and they give it to him. Great undercut, attacks the disc. Big deep shot. That's gonna hang. Terrence Mitchell has been known to get scores. There's going to be some contact call, but he's a nice guy, and he says, hey, nice attempt.
So what does that mean about the South relative to the rest of the league? Well, I think it gives you something of a clue.
Sure.
And
then
so
Raleigh matching up in a nail-biter against New York as a shot goes deep to Fairfax.
A little head spike from Fairfax and a little pumped up as they get the lead back to 5. So can they win when it counts? I mean, you can't think ahead to the New York matchup that you might have in the final. First, you got to get past this Roughnecks team in the South Championship game, something that they've not been able to do. To the end zone, Terrence Mitchell's got it. Raleigh with the quick score, and really the energy has kind of dwindled in this game as I think both teams know that it's pretty much over.
Raleigh looking to possess here.
And then Terrence Mitchell takes off in one-on-one, and he's not going to get stopped by many players in this league when he gets loose deep like that. Terrence Mitchell again going deep. And again coming down with the score. Absolutely a fan favorite here. And some fun between him and Griffin Miller. A good speed matchup.
Griffin Miller put on the Jets there. And Terrence showing off how he earns his spot.
Movement here as Bobby Lay gets that one. Jacob Fairfax makes a cut on the left-hand side, and he has to get up for that one. A very good grab. And Terrence Mitchell's making a run deep, and it's going to be a one-on-one in the end zone, and Terrence Mitchell with a great grab and gets the feet down. And we have seen that all season from him, but he just continues to make amazing grabs as he got up for that one, and it just didn't even seem like a chance for Tanner Rapaski. Noah Saul. Terrence Mitchell in midfield. Jacob Fairfax is going deep, and Terrence Mitchell's going to put that one up for him. Two Cannon defenders coming back. But Jacob Fairfax. He switches the field to Terrence Mitchell in the end zone, and what a grab by Mitchell with major contact with Ryan Shard. And he gets his feet in, and the point will count. Terrence Mitchell, what a grab. You could see here on the replay, he really got up for that one and it was hit hard. But it was all love between the two after the play.
Lay with a look on his face like, where are we cutting? What are we doing? Fairfax going cross field. Mitchell versus Miller. Terrence Mitchell elevates over the top. Goodness. He's been doing this since he was 18 years old. In 2015 when he joined the league, Mitchell goes up high. Gets Raleigh within 4. Last year it was Raleigh who I think had their biggest lead at 12-6, if I'm remembering correctly. That was in Dallas. Laviolette shooting for Mitchell, another one that's floating, and Miller there defensively, but on the second effort, Terrence Mitchell makes the catch. 53 1/3 yards wide, is this AUDL field, same as a professional football field. That throw, Mitchell needs to accelerate, turns on the Jets, and makes the catch. Loudest cheer of the night as Mitchell does it again. And the Flyers are back within 4.
I tell you what, this Raleigh offense hasn't had much to celebrate, much to cheer about. But when they've had reason to celebrate, Terrence Mitchell has been a part of it.
Flyers first break, and the scoreboard showed 12-6 for a moment. Now it's 11-7. And Raleigh will be looking to deny Dallas a buzzer beater to close the half. Jake Reinhardt initiates. Downfield, Marshall centers it for Armour. Over the top, Mitchell in the area. Terrence Mitchell comes up with a block.